thinking about booking that checkup. Or maybe you just had one recently.
It's definitely something people think about.
Yeah, so let's dive into what actually goes down during, a routine visit to your family clinic.
Okay,
We're looking at one person's experience, plus some useful phrases and tips.
sounds good.
The idea is just to give you a really clear picture of the whole process, especially if you're navigating healthcare here in the U.S.
Right, because it can seem a bit, well, opaque sometimes. That first visit, there's quite a bit involved, like those initial forms John mentioned.
Oh yeah, the forms. Always the forms.
Mm,
Insurance details, health history, allergies.
yeah.
We've all filled those out. But why so much paperwork right at the start?
Well, it's really the foundation. Your insurance info, that's straightforward, helps with billing. But the medical history, that's like a map for the doctor.
A map. How so?
It flags things, past conditions, family history, stuff that might affect what they look for today. And allergies, well, that's just vital safety info. Super important.
Got it. Safety first. Okay, so form's done. Then comes the nurse, usually, for vital signs.
Typically, yeah. Blood pressure, temperature, maybe your oxygen level with that little clip on your finger.
Right, the finger clip, we see the numbers, but quick rundown, why those specific ones? Why are they so standard?
They're like your body's dashboard indicators. Quick check. Blood pressure gives a sense of your heart and vessel health, how efficiently things are working.
Okay.
Temp is a big clue for infection, obviously, if your body's fighting something off.
Makes sense.
And oxygen level shows how well your lungs are getting oxygen into your blood and around your body. Surprisingly, things like stress or sleep can even nudge those numbers a bit.
Huh, interesting. Which kind of leads into the next part. John mentioned the doctor asking about diet, sleep, exercise, even stress levels. That felt a bit unexpected for him, more than just symptoms.
Yeah, that's a key part of family medicine. It's holistic. Doctors know that how you live your diet, your stress, your sleep massively impacts your physical health.
So they're connecting the dots.
Exactly. They're looking upstream, sort of, trying to understand the whole picture, not just treat a symptom in isolation. It's also where preventative advice comes in.
Right, preventative. And speaking of that, John got a follow-up scheduled for 6 months later. Is that like the usual timing for a routine checkup?
It's pretty common, yeah. It could be 6 months, could be a year. Depends on you, your health, your age.
Okay.
But the regular follow-up is key in the U.S. system. It's all about consistency, monitoring things over time.
So catching things early is the main idea.
That's a huge part of it, early detection. Plus, it reinforces good habits, keeps the conversation about health going. It's more like proactive maintenance for your body.
Proactive maintenance, I like that. Better than waiting for a breakdown.
Definitely.
And that ties into what we were saying about preventative care being such a focus, which also brings up communication. Knowing some basic phrases, if English isn't your first language, seems super helpful.
Oh, absolutely. Being able to clearly say, I need a checkup, or explain an allergy, or describe a symptom, it empowers you.
Empowers you.
Yeah, makes you an active participant, ensures you get the right care because you've communicated your needs effectively. Feeling confident in that exchange is really important.
Makes total sense. So if we boil it down, a typical checkup involves the initial paperwork stuff.
Yep, the advent.
Check in those key vital signs.
The body's dashboard.
A chat about your lifestyle, diet, exercise, stress, the whole bit.
The holistic view, yeah.
And usually setting up that next appointment, the follow-up.
Right, planning for continued care. It's really a package deal aimed at keeping you well.
A commitment to staying healthy, not just fixing problems.
That's a great way to put it. Proactive, ongoing well-being.
Okay, so final thought for you listening. Think about your own health. What's one question, maybe big or small, that you've kind of wanted to ask your doctor during a checkup, but, maybe you haven't yet?
That's a good prompt.
Maybe just jot it down. Could be the start of a really useful conversation next time you're in.